Now, before I continue in this brief video, I have to make a disclaimer. For those of you who are offended by harsh language or cuss word according to your vulgarity, you may not want to watch this video because it's quite possible that I might exhibit or I might say some things on here that may offend y'all. For you sensitive ears Christian, y'all don't want to watch this, trust me, because I'm going in on this video. Now, earlier today, actually I'm on my way from the range, because I go to the range at least twice a week. So I'm on my way from the range, but before I went to the range, I was watching some videos. I don't know how I actually came across these videos, but I was watching some gangster rappers, right? From even back in the days, but very recently they had some dude got murdered. I forgot the name of him, from Chicago. These underground rappers that's making millions of dollars. I don't even know how they're making this money because they're not talented at all. But what I suspect is that the Ish, right? I can't even say their name, but the Synagogue of Satan, they're the one that's promoting, they're the one that's propagating this kind of music that's destroying the black community. Because as I was watching the videos, you could see these before, I guess they was talking about this individual. Now I don't know how long ago he died or got murdered or whatever, but I happened to come across the video and I was watching the videos that they make, you know what I'm saying? In the video you see them brandishing guns and, you know, all different kinds of weapons and, you know, smoking weed, and you got these girls twerking, and I'm saying to myself, look at my people, man. Look at what these Ish people have done to my people. These fucking devils, they have literally stolen our identity, right? And they have used the way how we used to worship the Most High, Yah, right? Or Higher, or whatever you call the Most High, refer to Most High to. They have used the way how we have worshiped the Most High to worship Lucifer, because they don't worship the same quote unquote God, like the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They worship Lucifer. I made a video earlier showing y'all that they allege that the so-called symbol on their flag, right, is the Star of David, which is not the Star of David, it's the Star of Rimphram. That's Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, Lucifer was mentioned, you know, in the book as the fallen, you know, he was basically the fallen star. How I love Lucifer, how I thou cut down, right? I'm paraphrasing. He was cast out of heaven. And you know, when you see these fallen stars in the heavenly bodies, people try to make a wish upon a fallen star. You shouldn't do that, because these are fallen angels. These are angels that's getting, you know, kicked out of heaven, out of the heavenly body, and they're falling down here. And this is why you see today there's a lot of wickedness that's going on, because these angels are amongst us. They're disembodied spirits, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we stay on topic. So I was watching the video, and the first thought came to my mind is that these Ish people are the ones behind the production. They're the one that's, you know, financing these non-talented individuals, these niggas, to make these videos literally for our youngins, you know what I'm saying, to be influenced with this demonic music. And I know a lot of y'all that's probably, you know, listening to me now probably like rap music. Now I don't have nothing against old school rap, but these new rap music got a lot of fucking demonic lyrics in it. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time you don't even understand what the hell they're saying. You're chanting literally demonic spells. And this is why you see their concert is always sold out, because these frequency in the music is literally hypnotizing y'all, you know, brainwashing y'all, just literally doing something to your soul. This is why, if you notice, when you listen to music, it does something to you. If you even go to church, before the pastor come out to preach and teach y'all garbage, they always have the praise worship service first. Why? Because they know the music does something to y'all. It puts y'all in the spirit of giving. And then the next thing, pastor come out, and at the end of the service, he talk about he have to lay hands, and we need to go up to the altar to accept Jesus Christ. You have to accept Jesus Christ as your personal savior. You have to accept this entity. You know what I'm saying? So that way, later on, you know, you can't say, well, you was forced into it. You have to voluntarily accept a fucking entity that no one ever met, no one ever seen. It was taught to us by the slave master, passed down from generation to generation. And you know what I'm saying? And now we are bewitched. We are literally under a spell. Christianity is nothing more than a spell. that we're under. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our people been going to church for 50, 60 years and still haven't learned anything. Why does it take that long for you to learn about your quote unquote God that was injected in the Bible? That word God and Lord was injected in the Bible. They took out the Most High name. So what I'm saying to y'all family is that, you know, these rap music that a lot of y'all are into, you need to really and truly consider or examine what y'all are listening to, especially y'all youngins. I be watching TikTok videos, seeing these little youngins dancing to it and you know, reciting the verses, not realizing that they're the next generation that's going to be destroyed. These music that these like I said, non-talented so-called rappers are making is literally destroying our people, because I don't really see too much videos of white people, right, making videos where their woman is twerking. Now, of course, you do have some so-called white people trying to be down with us, right? And they might do that. But I'm saying for the most part, I don't see white people on social media disrespecting their white women. I don't see Asian people on social media disrespecting their white women. Only in the black community you see is division between the male and the female in the black community. Men against black women against black men, and black men against black women. And it's intentional. It's intentional because they know if they can keep us divided, family, you know what I'm saying, it's easy for them to conquer us. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you even have all these different religions. You know, you have Islam, you have Judaism, you have Hebrewism, now you have Christianity. All these religions is to divide us and to literally conquer us. We are destroyed because we are worshiping other gods. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest God that y'all are worshiping is that in God we trust, that dollar bill. A lot of y'all will kill for that shit. You will even take out your own family member for that. You know what I mean? So I'm making this video because I really would like for y'all to consider these music that y'all are listening to on a daily basis. I know, you know what I'm saying, hip hop is a part of course it's a part of the black community, because they deliberately made it a part of the black community. You know what I'm saying? You don't, like I say, you don't see these executives getting gunned down. It's only these little youngins and shit out there, you know, brandishing guns in their videos and disrespecting each other ops, especially when they get deleted from the planet. They talk about them and they disrespect him, and next thing you know, you see someone getting murdered, and you don't never hear of a executive getting gunned down, or a producer, or a producer of a record label. I'm talking about the so-called white man. I'm not even talking about black people. I'm talking about the higher ups. You know what I'm saying? You never heard these ish people, these Jewish people getting gunned down. Never hear that shit. And they're behind the money. They're behind the banks. They're behind, the industry. They're the one I'm telling you, they're the ones financing both wars across the board. You know what I'm saying? Every time you hear about wars, they're the one that's financing the shit. And I really don't want to talk about the shit because I know what they're going to say. Oh, I'm anti-Semitic. I'm not anti-Semitic because I'm a Shemitic. I profess to be the real Jew from the tribe of Judah. You know what I mean? But I just felt the need to make this video. Just really consider what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You never hear about these executives getting gunned down. It's always our people, because they sell their soul, and they may have a year or two to enjoy that millions of dollars. After they literally die, guess what? That millions of dollars doesn't go back to their family member. It stays right back into the record company. Trust me when I tell you, you never hear they passing on that wealth to someone else in the family, because most of these guys, they don't even get the money themselves. You know what I'm saying? That the music company, or the record company, I should say, or the label, they will literally buy whatever they want. Or in some cases, they don't even purchase the shit. They lease these vehicles that they're driving, right? They'll finance, or they'll pay for these gold. That to me is modern day slavery. Because when you wear these chains around your neck, it's just basically you're saying you're a slave to the industry. That's what the big chain with the medallion represent. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's gold or iced out, doesn't matter. You're literally putting a yoke of iron around your neck, saying that you're indebted. You're a slave to the motherfucking industry. A lot of y'all dumbass niggas don't even realize it. That's why I don't wear big jewelry around my neck anymore. I used to, in my ignorance. But a lot of y'all will spend your last dollar on some big iced out jewelry to put around your neck. Notice all the damn rappers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one or two. Maybe I don't really see Kanye, but notice the majority of these rappers, you see them with this fucking chain around their necks. You know what I'm saying? Iced out, so-called diamond chain around their neck, because guess what? They are enslaved to the industry. They don't even realize spiritually they're enslaved, because when you sell your soul, they own you. And like I said, you don't see none of these executives getting gunned down. It's mostly our young brothers and some of our sisters getting gunned down. Yeah, they might be able to drive a nice car. Most of them don't even have a bank account. They probably have a black card that they give them and shit with a credit limit. A lot of them don't even have cash. And if they do have cash in their hands, it's only for a time. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when they die, that money goes right back to the motherfucking industry. You see what I'm saying? So family, we need to wake up. And this shit goes for Christianity too. Get out of the churches, because the churches ain't helping us at all. All these millions of Christians, if not billions of Christians in the world, is fucked up. You got all these Catholic, everybody praying to Jesus Christ. What is Jesus Christ doing for us? Nothing at all. The world is still going to hell in a handbasket. All right, so I just felt the need to make this video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And with that, I say shalom.